Hello guys, it's Axiom and welcome to a new video in Code Vein. Today's character request is Nakano Miku from the Quintessential Quintuplets. Starting off, we're leaving the physique as default. We're changing the skin color to a little brighter. The hairstyle we're using today is this one. Set the first color to pastel 1, bottom left corner. And set the second color to ginger, bottom left corner. We're using the face in the middle. Change the eyes to the human looking ones towards the bottom. The background is supposed to be white. The first eye color is blue, middle row all the way to the right. And the second color is violet, bottom right corner. Remove the cat eyes and set the vertical position to 3. We're using a pair of eyebrows that are really far down. These ones. Now in face paint we're adding on a pair of eyelashes which will highlight them from underneath. And we're using these. Change the color to monotone black and don't forget to duplicate the layer. Now we're also going to add on our blush, and we're using this one. Set the strength to 70% and change the color 1 down. Moving on to the clothing, we're going to be using this one. We're removing all of the accessories apart from the 2 leg pieces. Set the first color to interior 6, top left 1 in. The second color is interior 2, all the way to the right in the middle. The third color is interior 7 white. Color 4 and 5 needs to be changed to interior 7, middle row, from the right and 1 in. And leave the last color as default. So the first thing we're doing now is adding on our headphones, and it's easy to do before we add on the hair extensions initially. The headphones we're using are these. Set the first 2 colors to poison blue up in the left corner. And set the third color to interior 7 gray. You can adjust the size of the headphones a little bit and the position, but we're going to be adjusting them as we go. Right, so now we're starting with the hair extensions, and we're going to be doing this in multiple parts. And the first one is this one. Set both colors to ginger, bottom left corner. We want both of these colors to be dark because we're moving this extension underneath the headphones. Now we're going to use an extension on the headphones, and we're using a belt to make the headband a little bit bigger. And we're using this one. Set both the colors to poison blue, top left corner. To make this work with the headphones, you need to adjust it from the neck position. Now we're moving on, and we're going to add on another extension which is a part of a fringe. This one. Set the first color to pastel 1, bottom left corner. And set the second one to ginger, bottom left corner. The next extension is also a part of a fringe, and the one we're using is this one. We're using the same colors again, so set the first one to pastel 1, bottom left corner, and the second color to ginger, bottom left corner. So now our fringe is done, and we're going to add on the 2 extensions at the front. So we're starting with this one. For these 2 last extensions, we're going to be using ginger, bottom left corner for all the colors. You want to try and adjust these extensions so it looks like they're part of the rest. And now is also the time where you can adjust the headphones so everything falls into place. So now we're adding the second extension, and it's the opposite, which is this one. Small reminder, we're using ginger for both of the colors. This character request was a challenge to try and make it work with the hair extensions and the headphones, and that's why we had to use the first layer as the end layer under the headphones, since they're pushing her hair in towards her body. We have one accessory slot left, and if you want to try and attach the longer hairpiece that she has going over her nose, you can try and do that, but I couldn't find a good way of doing it because it looked quite messy. So yeah, this was my attempt at Nakano Miku, and overall I'm quite satisfied. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to subscribe and hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next one.